Unit, Inec is a scam, it's a scam. My guy, have fun now. The movement too. I don't pack my load straight to Ghana. I don't trust these guys too. My guy, get close. The movement too. I don't pack my load straight to Kenya. I don't trust these guys too. Sure you don't vote your conscience, Abi, because of greed and hunger. And they cry for Nigeria. Very soon I feel enter Rwanda. Maybe our leaders be the problem. Now the youths be the problem. Now what makes them vampires through them? Now for only election they know them. Now for what eyes yapun, policeman and copper they do thumbprints. Now for what eyes yapun, policeman they watch children they do thumbprints. Area boy where they cause kasala no forget say your got children they Canada one shot in the head you go for your kata even your candidate no go reason your matter. Your mumu they dance apana because of ballot box you collect ratata even now I like you get that shit not like this you get 31 Nigeria. Hey play.
Share, make una invite people, make they join us. And if you never subscribe to all our social media platform, please subscribe. Follow us on our social media platform. It's okay. 9 days for all the platform. I mean they yarn there and I mean they talk there. So just follow us on Ibota TV, on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, guys. You can find us on all over the platform. So guys, I'm not waiting the places there, saying I'm waiting they happen for inside the country during this time of election. Where they play for say Nigeria, so now they report recently. Yes, everything where they happen. They unfortunately say Nigeria and a country will be say nothing they work, guys. Like seriously, I won't even lie. I give up. I give up on that country. Like I answer up, I doff my cap for them. You understand? We don't obviously say the country they some certain group of people hand. Now they in charge of the country. Now they are torn. They are the middle corner. Now they are on. They run down. Just they run among them. They're just and they wonder all the witches and wizards within this country, what are they doing? But obviously they are even flying or working for all those our politicians. So now make with the citizens nothing they feel, they feel do them or affect them. I don't know as I want to try, as I fit explain and what fit understand that because it's very painful. Say things where they play for inside the country. Nah unbelievable. Nah unbelievable things and they happen inside Nigeria. But it's obvious now say we know say Bible say God, they say God created heaven and earth, He created everything. But unfortunately, the human beings where they say this word so I don't think or I'm not sure. Say now God create everybody. You understand? Because there are people who go somewhere, go find picking, go take picking, where devil give picking. And they are picking and they torment the innocent ones where God creates. You understand? The way God give, because there is difference between God gift and devil gift. We can't expect them they do, play or act the same. So the way the world they go right now, the same are children, they're full inside the world right now and they operate. Because the way people they do things, we say, they feel and their body, their skin, they I don't understand. I don't understand that they try to comprehend. I'm not fit because it's beyond imagination. Things where they have for Nigeria when it comes to politics. It's so wow because you hardly find something like that anywhere and unless Nigerians stand up, because obviously either we like it or not, Nigerians are the problem of Nigeria. I tell you guys, a lot of us do say something like this because those politicians, without the help of some Nigerians, they don't feel they execute their plans. Some Nigerians made they say they are available for those evil so-called leaders. They feel they execute their plans on Nigerians. Nigerians, until we decide, we agreed to come together as one to fight. When we say fight, not mean say to go out there, go carry gun or do anything. No, to agree, to stand in agreement. To stand our ground. To know who we are, what we represent, and what we want. There won't be a change because some Nigerians, they divided. Some are the good ones, fighting or praying or doing things to make change for the country. While the other one join the politicians, they oppress, they cause havoc and evil for the land. You understand? So that is why we say, okay, the only thing we can do now Even God will fight. We don't use what we have, our PVC take fight. We see the outcome. So what we can do now is to pray for the country. Let's keep praying. I know that sometimes a lot of things we'll pray for the country, and a lot of things will be so that country that government will do for them. But obviously, the kind of government we have different from their own. So the only weapon now, the weapon of our welfare, when the Bible says the weapon of our welfare are not carnal but mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds. The only thing that we can use now to pull down those strongholds, we say definitely we know. Say our politicians are stronghold. They strong forces that they work. So we have to pray to break down those forces, those strong forces when they use. I think that's our weapon now. That's the only weapon we have. You understand? Because the kind of thing they play for the country, they baffle you. Okay, with all these battles, all the things we play for inside the election now, during this election, we say we take place for the past and a few weeks ago, during presidential election. We all know what happened. We saw videos, we saw things we play out for inside the country. But let me announce to you as I go through, the headlines when I get here. As I go through the headline, I'll tell you, say, now let this Chudi from Anambra, at Chudi, na be na influencer, social media influencer, na from Anambra State, na in police, at police Nigeria. Oh, now the young guy they under their custody. You understand? He dey under that. What did they accuse him for now? For accused of a cyber crime. You understand? Not only a single person in Lagos arrested for the attempted murder conduct likely to breach public peace, vote buying, bullying, election ringing, and so on and so forth. Every other thing will happen for inside Lagos State. No one they arrest. We saw video of people, taking stealing ballon bus or whatever they call them, ballon bus. We saw different things, even attack on people. We saw where people they carry ballon bus, they run, they go. We saw those on. So none of them were arrested. Now let this boy from Anambra State now at Chudim, na be name, when they arrest now for bullying, for cyber crime. After all they'll say ethnicism now all those our leaders they affect they be the weapon where they use. Now they cause the tribalism between us. You understand? When they want to do things like this, they'll come to say this one is not from here, the other one is not from this place. You understand? Now they say they get to ordinary Nigerians. We all know their plans. We don't know the way things they play out and they do. We know. So it's very painful to say now only this person for everything will happen during this presidential election, only this person and the whole. Too bad. Too bad. Not even any of those things. Even rigging election, Nigeria say Inec Inec were paid $170,000 to rig election and all those things, but none of these things were charged. You understand? They will go carry one person. They do innocent person, they do straight good. I don't just understand. Labour Party agent for Ward Ikeja was brutalized by the APC. So said. She is a she. She's fighting for her life right now at the moment as we speak. And even the daughter, let me pray the prayer where daughter pray. The person where they treat her, daughter where they treat the girl, waiting talk for a man. Say, he say, if you are a supporter of the APC, you won't die well. You won't die well. I curse you today. You will be buried on masked shallow grave, forgotten by friends and family. Now the wish the person will be say he attack people we come out for vote. Whether na APC send them, whether na PDP send them, whoever people will send them, they don't pray for now. And I pray this prayer make it work for those of now. Say una they collect money for politicians just to the influence pain on innocent Nigeria like una collect una forget say una money now see they collect. Now those people say they pay una, they sell on all those kind of things. They attack innocent Nigerians. So we say they not fit defend themselves. They attack them, we will kill some, just on inflict pain on them, give them an everlasting, injury or damage for their body. Now we see join those so-called leaders, they inflict pain on them for another 8 years. Wanna forget say if you better for una generation, they that country will not go better for. It is obvious say now una innocent a family now go inherit the cost with them on our head. Now that one they say make I tell you. According to them, which they talk, and which I say amen to it as well, because those Nigerians, so we say they make themselves they available because of some bribing and corruption. Now go the influence pain on innocent Nigerians like una, or because they come out to vote for their choice, which is their right, even according to the word. Go out there and vote to make a choice. Now no will let them eat in peace. Inec lied to Nigeria. Beavers failed to work as expected, said Kwara NNPP Gobe candidate. Like they say, the beavers didn't have SIM card and no Wi-Fi service for it is to be activated. So how can anybody trust the kind of things he queried? Or what was it supposed to mean? Queried. Okay, I believe we all know that beavers or waiting they call Inec, we know they can't play where Inec play. But even the way they even take go this government government election, and they watch am since Saturday now, since yesterday, the way they take go about her. If they ever do half of it for the presidency, I believe they will get good results. They will for not even fit too much, for not even fit do today obvious. You understand? So let me quick go through the the headlines. APC PDP shared alcohol. They shared alcohol, wiper, spaghetti to induce voters. Yaga Africa noticed that voters were made to hand over their polling paper to party's agent in exchange of the bribe. We know saying what did they do. Polling. APC tongues take to Lagos streets to threaten voters. Threats were made by the tongues in an effort to discourage voters from casting their ballots in larger numbers. Women robbed with laminated electronic materials in Lagos. Mr. Ihandi said that the suspect was arrested inside a business center where she was making the photocopies. You understand? So Gombe polling, a local government withdraw officer salaries until they present evidence of delivering polling unit to PDP in Enugu. The directive follow PDP, hurrying defeat in the just conduct presidential and national assembly election in the state. PDP denying withdraw petition from presidential election tribunal. The PDP is therefore on course and we are determined to pursue the case its logistical conclusion. All right. Lagos Governor Simon School, that is Salmon Schools principals, for sending pupils home over Peter Obi posters. Mr. Lawan said that the Commissioner of Education, Falashade Adefayo, has resumed the public that the matter would be dealt with within the course of the ministry district regulations. We hope it happen. This one are some students, for school, whether they were Peter Obi, discussing or using Peter Obi pictures or something. So they were expert or drove out from the school. And what happened with that? So now they say they'll deal with so. Election, if anybody can buy you, they can also sell you, said Prof. Adumuohanaeze. Mr. Adumuohanaeze advised that if anybody offer money or material things, people should adhere to their conscience and vote right. Okay, I've been telling Nigerians, if they give you money, collect them, now your money, but that they go and vote for the person you wish to vote for. Not say your vote. But if they give you money, they should collect them. If the APC give you money, say, no, go and vote for them, not vote for PDP. If na PDP dey your mind, go vote, collect the money from APC, go vote for PDP. They say go to PDP. If the PDP say don't vote for Labour Party, collect the money. On that they vote for Labour Party. People, the person you know say you go feel, lead you right. then you go vote for. But if they give you money, I will not advise him to collect the money. We have to run our money. So if they share and you collect them, they say share the national cake. We can't apologize to Nigeria, APC, PDP, Labour. Other long 2023 election, Inec, we as a responsible organization have taken steps to refit some of the challenge we have and made sure that going into March 18th election, the Independent National Electoral Commissioner Inec has described apology to Nigerians over the widespread hiccups that characterized the February 2023 election as a non-issue. INEC said politicians and politics parties also should be blamed for its survey performance. Okay, INEC is now admitting they failed woefully during that presidential election will take place on 25th of February. So that they open up now, say not be only them, say even the politicians and the political parties, they still get blamed for inside, say not be only the sharer. You want to say something?
Okay, yeah, let me also come in. Like the intro you just give now, like that number one way you also discussed with us. You know, not true. That the way they arrest, it looks somehow is the it look funny. Like this MC for Lagos now where he try to say if you not vote for APC, not come out. Even Atiku, all of them, they say me they arrest the man. They not agree go. Whether police they fear to arrest them, or we don't really know what they are doing.
They're not they fear. They're not on the order.
You know, sometimes if I
so
look,
they don't receive calls, even they're not trying. They don't be safe fear.
Yeah, sometimes if I look all these things now, if I look and say okay, like you said, and say the country, they be like say the country you belong to your set of people.
Yeah, obviously.
And if you see look at me, it can't be like say, nah, let's yours go. To be frank, Igbos. They try okay. They say Igbos. Why do they want me? They want come off, carry themselves for the country. That's okay. Mona go get to now PVC. If now one mona change the governor, okay, that's okay. They go get PVC. Okay, they say they want to vote their own choice, which is their right. People they come and say if now come and come vote, we go kill una. Okay, they say they want to come out. They not see let they come out. They arrest them. They put them. They shock they put for inside. Say what did they want from them? What did they want? Like this guy now, okay, he says his own. One of the people where you threaten say if the threaten say if we now not vote for so party, if we now vote for APC, if we now reach any polling unit, we are going to deal with you guys. I wish they did. And policeman come out now, they toss in a joke.
This one you are saying is even obvious. What about those the way old governor come out go scatter polling units?
The whole thing, the way they are just playing on like
governor,
chefs.
Yeah, governor. For somebody to come out to say Emiloko, say na in turn to rule the country, we should understand that the country there is agreement between some group of people where they turn the country around. You know, where they take the country as their own personal property.
The way that they play us look somehow.
Now the inheritance, so it's all obvious.
The way they play us, he looks somehow. And you see, come talk about the Labour Party lady where they see beat.
Yeah.
Why now? Why
not be only that she said for.
There are a lot of people.
If you see some people, you see one boy say that boy said, now surgery they go do for that boy here. I didn't even know his stamina upon him was just crying. You see the way they brutalize the boy. Why be say all the polling units where those kind of for happen, they should cancel those units.
Will they cancel after the?
But they not will cancel.
The Inec is even reading.
They not will cancel.
Like what you just said now. When this on this 25 February 25 come, it's okay. It's a glitch. Don't worry. We are going to transmit the result. Blah blah blah. Why did they refuse? Why did they refuse to transmit the result of this governor? Because they don't say if they transmit them, they're not fearing. Why? You see that we are not where the set of some parties now. Like Labour Party and other parties now, they are not competing. They are not dragging the post with PDP or APC, but they are dragging with. It's a competition between the Inec. Now this vote election B. Nigeria election 2023 is a competition between Inec and their parties. And which is fair. Which unfair. And see what they come talk. They say no, they can't apologize to Nigeria or to any parties. That if they say they should also follow, that even the parties, they also have hands in the glitch of the election. Now, okay, now you know that the party have and some of the parties, they have hands in the glitch of the election. Why can't you cancel the elections or go through re-examine your that's the result, fish out any fishing things inside and
do you
put
know
it back.
what was running to my mind? All those our Inec officers, Nigerian politicians, they travel, they see the way things they play in other country, they see the way elections they take place in other country until we change our system of election. Like I was watching one news, I think it was a channel, Channels TV. One man, I can't even remember his name right now. He said something. He said Nigeria never need an in another European country. Is there anything like a burden of electoral commission? People they ring election. There's nothing like that though. All you need to do is you go that election day, you go to that place, you cast your vote. You know even see person for the house or the office where you want to enter, pass your vote. Now only gate man, what they call security people, now go there. Just there outside, they'll open let you enter. As you show them you want to come vote, you enter. You go drop your vote for ballot box where you know say the person where you want vote, a picture did there. You drop and you come up for there. The rooms where one of those boss they will they day. Nobody they did there.
Like
only
this,
camera
like this consider
so
how many times did they hear say that they vote? Is it not maybe by mail whether they mail letters or
and answer when they show drop letters, then you go know say vote they take or you watch television, they watch news, then you go know say vote is going on. You so and so day you have to go out for vote. You know so until Nigeria grow to that extent, we go quickly they say because they say INEC, Nigeria don't even need INEC. We don't need anything body like INEC if we make this country work. You know, on election everybody go in poly unit. They don't set those things for there. Nobody should go there. Security people go there. Any people when they come vote, just they line. You there, put your vote, come on. And then we need people to come, they take picture, they INEC, whatever we need.
If they really want to do these things, if they really, even apart from okay, we should forget America. If they want to do this thing, this paper, ballot paper, now, not even need.
That's what I'm saying.
They can even program. You say program the whole thing in their device. You go there, all the parties select which one you want. You just select, put hand.
You put your hand there.
You mark as you mark and they can do it authentic. It be like a Facebook now. Facebook now, a message where you write, they don't feel because they script. But they don't feel see is between you and the person where writing this thing, which they can do, but they don't want to do it.
Because if they do it, they don't feel the ringer. They don't feel the ringer, they collect bribe.
The ringing is just too obvious. If Nigeria not get on where Africa not get on where, it's a fact.
So they should all stand up
and they are laughing. The funny thing is they are laughing at Nigerians.
Yeah, they should
be.
Them. Because if but they forget they laugh. Their teeth white. If Nigeria fall, then go fall.
And the funny thing, our Oga, they use on the natural say, yes, the election was free and fair.
What do you expect? He's going to tell you that it's not free and fair. Was that what you expect?
You know they see, you know they hear.
Not being doing. You know they among people who doing. I'm beg. You don't expect him to do. Some people do something. You call and say, "Make they tell you say free and fair."
It's obvious.
Waiting free, waiting fair.
So obvious.
There's nothing like free and fair in that country right now. I beg. What did he talk? Obi is my hero. Wike says, I beg. I just the verse for that Wike self. Beg Igbos trader to vote PDP for governor. The River governor said Mr. Obi candidature blocked Northerners from retraining power after President Muhammadu Buhari 8 years in office. Wike self.
You know, Wike as they say they drink.
Sometimes they drink. Seriously, no matter say Wike come out, they shout, they talk, they win Nigeria heart or they win people heart. For 12 o'clock, they are at 12 o'clock night meeting or 2 o'clock meeting.
What
did they do? Only God know what they talk there.
They meet.
Because even this election, the role we can play, me not like her. You know, if you want support Tinubu, why don't he come out openly to say I support Tinubu?
Because he's afraid maybe they will ban him, or maybe if he do, maybe some of the parties.
It was just play here, body language and all that.
At the
end of the day,
it's a snitch.
Yeah, it's snitch. Governorship State Assembly election. Rep for democracy. Worst ever Labour Party chairman Aburule, the Labour Party leadership on Saturday accused the Inec for superintending rape of Nigeria. democracy, like he raped Nigeria democracy. Though it conduct of the worst ever election in the history of Nigeria. It conduct, like they talk say, Inec conduct and the worst ever. Yeah. We don't hear him.
It's 100%. Like on that, my dear, on that part, it's very right. Because if you look at thief, you know, the overwhelming voting, you know, they don't expect this thing.
Yeah.
They don't expect obedience. It's a wave. It's a wave of change in the land. You know, some people they are fighting against it.
Yeah.
But when the change comes, they have before the official change.
Yeah, you
so
know,
they not just expect this thing will happen. They just okay if they come, there's a way we do.
No,
but when the thing come overwhelm them, they come. They
I would say
Buhari
foreseen those things because Buhari was warning the party the way Labour they go.
But it was too late. It was too late for them.
Yeah, it was warning. So that was, I believe, that was when they started putting head together, planning with Inec what to do.
Yeah,
because Buhari foreseen. I don't say Buhari not good or whatever.
Because I don't hear them.
But if foreseen and say the party, they say the way Labour Party they go because they were all reluctant to say na social media now they for the cry. You know, social media no structure. Social media president now it be. But when they say what they said in social media was brought to life, and then I shocked them. Although the plan that they were planning before, as Buhari they foreseen those things. They call the planner and they call it use at last. But before they use them, it don't really be obvious.
And because
the strategy not come to favor them. It was so obvious that
other thing. Suppose they also to know on time. That signature where you go sign for this electronic this thing, you for not put hand. All they all be saying Atiku and Tinubu, APC and PDP. And when they talk say they say they not come out. You know say what they tell they say they are vote, no they can't. When they talk say they are vote, no they can't. They just say okay, device or do this one, do this. They just pen the whole thing.
Yeah.
But the thing can't totalize them. Say all these people they mean they make this guy conscious say look nowadays these Labour Party people like you said, if care is not taken, it's going to take the space. I wish.
And that was when they now decided to
call Inec. Yeah, that is what happened.
To make agreement with
because if you look at in the first stage of the election, this presidential election, you know they load the result. Now when they come to say, man, the way this result they go, if we continue like this, something will happen.
And they come say
maybe Tinubu you call that a man. Oh yeah, now me put it there.
Yeah, offer. Machine don't spoil.
You just switch the thing off.
Machine don't spoil. They come begin they use battle the count and they. How many numbers do you have there? I have 1, 2, 3.
And the way they even had the thing a mistake, you know, they come over line. Now when they come over line, the thing come they.
It's obvious. It's obvious.
And where gossip come catch them. This is the Abuja thing. People are saying like spokesman of PDP, the Balewa. He said if this case go to court, many lawyers have been saying if this case go to court, that they cannot go anywhere because the presidential elect supposed to have that 25%. This one and another PDP man will not be even a Labour Party.
Okay.
Other people are saying, but they are trying to kick it. But let's see how it goes if justice will take place in the land.
Inshallah, heaven, yeah, Nigerian cry.
We need change.
Tinubu asked security agents to caution Obi over insensitive comment. President-elect Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu has asked security agents in the country to caution the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, LP, Mr. Obi, against making incendiary comments capable of throwing the nation into a tailspin.
You know,
this came as he asked the National Broadcasting Commissioner, NBC, to caution television station against granting access to Obi to delegitimizing the presidential election. Wait, the kind of English they call it, they back the thing up and then they make me laugh. Because what Obi talk, Obi has been saying, what has he been saying?
You know,
Obi has been saying calm, Nigeria should be calm, that he not caution. Okay, I don't want statement they worry and so. When Obi come and say, he know the doubt or he know they against Tinubu winning the election. Waiting in there against now the process. You understand? So the process may take winner let it proven. Mo will see and say it was legal.
Yeah.
Because if you want to be addressed as the excellency, your path you walk to that place have to be excellent.
Like,
so,
my dear, when they talk now, what of TVC? What are they saying?
No, not be station.
Waiting Kiamu they talk. It's just that
and when that one they come and they talk anyhow.
He's just afraid that the way this guy is saying, and he know that he's saying the fact, now station now they want. So they don't find one way or the other. Maybe they take cage Obi. They don't see anything against him. You know, if they will not say anything against you, know, if he accused, you know, if he now be this their own. So now the TV stations, television station, the way they permit you to they come they talk now. So they need, because they are site problem. Did they ever hear say we Obi say okay, we want to go and fight war. We must carry cutlass, we must carry shoes. But on their own, they say okay, they are going to carry shoes. All those agberos, they will run to the street and start disturbing. In the whole country, that the country you belong, you have the right to exercise your right. Some group of people come and say no, you don't get the right. If you come out, you not do what I do, you not do this thing. I will do so. I will do like this. I will do like this. And you way they talk now. Tinubu now, you talk say not here. You know they see. You know they see what happen because the thing they favor him.
Exactly.
You know now the devil. I think people also say the devil. If devil, what devil is doing, is his favor. Tomorrow might be coming wine. The whole thing will be on favor. Time they come away this the way they do now, it will do a favor to them. We'll see how they're going to shout or how they're going to cry. Like these few days governor election will happen now. See the way they scatter things. They even let the governor not come and talk because it's on his own benefit. Okay. So all these people now they know what they are doing.
Okay. All right, let me tell you guys more about the Igbos inside the country this week. Okay, President Muhammadu Buhari said he wants successive government to sustain the anti-graft war established by his administration in the country. The president said this early today, like early Friday morning, during a meeting with the management of the Code of Conduct Tribunal, led by its chairman, Danladi Umar, at the State House. I ain't for talk this one.
You know, may I tell something? You know, like what you just said now.
Yeah, war. Okay. Said by him. I don't mean myself.
You say one person will continue his anti-corruption war way in the fight. Now make one the person.
Now making people Bola yeah.
Is it right?
Is in his own words, in his own way, in his own view. He's right. When
they accuse and say, okay, he don't pocket Lagos. When they are accusing him that he's a drug lord, tell me now how he will fight corruption.
Let me ask you something. Is Buhari fighting corruption in the first place?
Ask me. I'm going to go ask.
Okay, so what are we? It's Mr. Level talk because what are we saying? What you know they do say in the fan person way one conduct one. Really?
Now what did they tell us say they
because even the Bola Ahmed, he has been during the rally or in Nenemi Paraguay saying he will continue for where Buhari stop. So both of them know what they're doing.
Continue where Buhari stop. Buhari use almost out of 8 years, use almost 5 years to go check up. Okay. That means he go still continue there now.
So but what about the young Nigerians who still go there, go put vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu? That was what I said earlier. The problem of Nigerians and Nigerians. For our young ones to allow those elder leaders, those our ancestors, they manipulate them. They manipulate them, they use them against their own Nigerians who are fighting for their own welfare, their own well-being. So what are we saying?
How much are they going to give them?
If Buhari is fighting corruption, Buhari should have called governor of Edo State to order. What have you done in this past 8 years? All the money, I don't understand. I don't understand. So if I never talk about this Nigeria and they lose strength.
Maybe this corruption thing, there's a way they are fighting, which we don't know.
Exactly. So
maybe now people with the thief, we will go thief magin or go thief gari for market way because they're hungry. Maybe now those are the corruption that they talk about. You see people will go thief gari eat. They go police will arrest them, will sentence them to life imprisonment or go kill them. But the one way they go thief money, way thief government, the community money or thief the whole country money. Instead of the call and thief, they'll say now mismanagement. And then even the same police now, they'll escort them and go for road.
All All right, let's move on. Yamud Yakubu. I don't care if I pronounce your name well. I don't pronounce that well. I not read the answer for school. Yakubu, name be has advised officer of the People Democratic Party (PDP) to desist from malingering his character in the media or risk being sued for libel. Okay, Inec chairman threatening to sue PDP for defamation. Yeah, so they threaten them now. Is Nigeria was delay for questioning of the year? Let me come back again. I'm sorry, my people. Is Nigeria what dying for? Question of the year. My Nigerian, tell your story. Okay, so a Nigerian person brought out this question, for the old Nigerians. He asked, say, is Nigeria what dying for?
Let's also ask them, is Nigeria
what dying for? We are here asking the same thing. Is Nigeria what dying for?
It's a question of the year.
Let's say I go drop your answer in the comment section below and let's discuss it there. Just drop your own.
Look like this is Yakubu now. This my dear, look at this Yakubu now. Mohamed Yakubu, this professor that was saying be Inec chairman. They thought say because PDP they thought say okay, he's a criminal. He has been stealing things from the country and they hack. They thought say they spoil his name for nothing. They spell say they spell your name. But one of the life, the hope of the youth, the hope of the young leaders of today, not be even tomorrow, that you dash out.
Exactly.
This man will tell me, he will talk now, say he will tell Nigeria say no know what they go on. This is Yakubu, this professor, this
all of them know now.
He will talk the Nigeria, the youth, the people of Nigeria that you don't know what is going. Okay, if you don't know what is going, why can't you stop when what is his name?
How can
he came out and say they should stop because there's something is going on.
They didn't stop. How can he stop? We don't collect $170 million in dollar, not before in naira.
The funny thing now, tomorrow now you can come and say I'm sorry. Now that will not be the funny thing now.
Excuse me. Okay, 3 weeks after Inec upload 94% of presidential election results. The question here: the 80 million people that voted for Tinubu as president have all disappeared or died mysteriously. Why is everywhere dry like this? Why are there no bike Hausa men shouting APC around? Why is the entire country glooming? Your president-elect now scam. His tone, the mark date says GRV.
Aye.
Because immediately they pronounced Bola Ahmed as a winner.
The country is dead.
The country was mourning. Even like when they say Jesus, even the day when they announce Jesus Christ down on the cross, they're not mourn like that. The country was mourning and everywhere was silent. You understand?
Because that is not
the full Nigeria be like when they say a moment of silence be safe or so everywhere quiet.
That is what they.
So the 80 million people when they say vote for none of them enter streets.
That is a word.
They gyrate.
Now a few days
later, we can see some few people. After 2-3 days, they don't pay there. They come and they say, only for Abuja and Abuja where they say Inonwi. When we Inonwi, I don't understand. So they are asking, they say na 80 million vote now you get. So where are the 80 million people all over the country? What happened? Why are we not seeing the joyfulness, the appreciation, or like why are we not seeing? Imagine saying now Obi win this election.
The whole world.
Nigeria.
Just the whole world.
That our flag.
Even Africans. There's something you say. You said 3 weeks after, and 3 weeks after, Inec upload 94% of presidential election results. Where are the rest? They ever upload the whole election. They can't declare winner. Where are we going? Where Nigeria they go?
We don't know. Because everywhere, the thing is say everybody, even the small pikin for the country, go just they see the thing. But nobody the thing, I don't just understand.
Where Nigeria they go?
Does it mean that they have cooked something?
Where are we going?
You get pot where they put for fire for that country where they
They know if you carry everybody as people pray rich. You know if you all say the thing
now God now you just say something as people pray rich. So we are waiting God to come and intervene.
But is our PVC was our prayer answer?
Yeah, but they used it now. Even me, I applaud Nigerians because Nigeria has never come out to vote like this before.
If the whole world, they
applaud Nigerians. When Nigeria came out in full force, they came out with their full chests to do the voting. Do you know how many people that was crying? Even when some Nigeria take cry, they say their papa, their mama, they not go cry like that. They would take cry. You understand?
Because they're shedding tears for the soul of the land.
Exactly.
Now this one even come and say, yes, people truly they love that the country should work.
Everybody want the country to work.
Everyone want the country to work, to be proud. Yes, I'm proud of
country.
Say I'm proud of my country. I'm proud when
I
hold the Nigeria passport.
Only Nigeria now will get.
But the leaders and some of the greedy ones, whether say maybe they don't know what thing that they do, or now just they look the one with the one you chop no. So stomach infrastructure that they talk. Then maybe now made them do all this way they do. You know the one way they pay me inside now tomorrow now they can't come and say we are sorry or I'm sorry. I don't know. Now devil work.
Okay, this man, his name Malcolm. Hey.
Okay, Macaulay Omerhebo.
Okay, Macaulay Omerhebo. Wahala. All right, in the comment too, he say so far in the entire 2023 election in Nigeria, he said Nigerian police have played the role of observer instead of enforcer. Like enforcers of the law. With their assistance, elections have been rigged. What a shame to have a bad ex in the police of one country, says Macaulay.
The guy is a lawyer. Okay. He's a lawyer that wears a native cloth to court once at a time.
Yeah.
He was the one. Yeah, he's right.
Yeah, he's right. He's right.
At least even the TV also.
Because the Nigerian police they stand when they see people they carry ballot box.
They wait. Even some people that assist.
Some people they assist then they.
There's a last video now we see now the man I think the senator man they share money.
Nigerian police now the director stand with her. They tell her say you move. They don't give you shift.
You take.
Move shift.
What a videos.
What a concombility. What you saying? The hatred that I am seeing online, even from supposedly educated people, is very scary. You know, the heart of many are dark and vengeful. We claim to be religions in this country, but we keep showcasing wickedness against our fellow citizens. Politics of tribalism is terrible and evil. The evil we have held in the name of religion and tribalism is finally a grown adult, says Effiong.
He's a barrister.
Yeah.
Barrister.
Not true. The Nigerians now are so bitter, full of hate.
Even more divided
than ever. Do you understand?
Even
more divided than ever.
And
I said, as earlier on today, I said, even me, I give up for the country. Even if you watch me now, the way they talk, the energy when I used before, is low, because inside me, I'm just wondering, why can't God just come and let everybody rest? Because the evil and the wickedness of the world is just too much. I'm just praying that if God is going to say 2000, I may just shift them. Because I don't know how long Christians, especially with our God believers, are going to, still grow our faith to stand for this challenge. Because even the Bible said, waiting will not feel overcome, not feel like I put up, but this one is just way too much now. Not only we did the country, not only we did the nations.
It's just too bad.
Nigerians are not the only country in the nation. When we say all the corruption where they have all over the world, if the world even share, they will see the shout, say it too much. Only Nigeria just carry. Only Nigeria you the experience.
Some people and some churches now, even some people they say they are not going to pray for Nigeria again.
I tell you, it pain me say Desmond Elliott still winning polling unit.
It's ringing now. That is ringing.
But even in as much as it's ringing, they still get. Let's get this thing straight. Okay, let's say rings. Let me say maybe 20 people vote for her. They don't come and say 100 people vote for her.
Because they don't destroy the wrong.
But what about that 20 people who see come out go vote for her?
What
has it done for your what's it called?
Your
Your consequence. been a consistency that they call them.
Nah,
What has
toilet.
it done for
the
the people? When you still come on because they share money, give you still go put back. You know, even in fact, in as much as we are still saying Tinubu no win, the ringer, but people they will still go put money put votes for the bylaw vote.
Yeah.
Do you get? Do you understand? When I read something like this, I felt, God, the country. That is why I said they are using the Nigerians has been divided.
You know,
because it was Nigerians against Nigeria, which the politicians and they be the Nigeria. We are the Nigerians. But the politicians, which is in Nigeria, they have succeeded in brainwashing some Nigerians, sharing the Nigerians into two parts, using one
even
part
more.
Against the other part.
Even more. Just too bad.
Too bad.
The hatred and the vengeance spirit that is just running in that country is just too much.
Final thought, Igbos in Lagos should refuse to be counted in Lagos. Kindly go back to the southeast and be counted, or refuse to be counted in Lagos. Populations head counted efforts resource allegations since the APC disenfranchised you from voting, denied them the members. They can ring that as well. May God save Nigeria. Ibota TV. All right, so this part my producer will just emphasize on them. So
Okay.
what is all about?
You know, the
Igbos being
the Igbos is just being they should refuse their country. You know, if they do census, they will count. They say, okay, the members of the state. They will count the joiner, and then the allocations that is coming, the resources that is coming, and they are still also contributing. Okay, now as they refuse them, they disfranchise them not to vote. They say, okay, they are not members of the land. Okay, they should go, if they want to do any census, they should go back to the east and be counted there. All right, that they should just stay, refuse to be counted. As far that they are refusing them, that they are not from that land. They are not from that land. Just for peace to reign, at least deny them to be a member. That sense of, okay, if there's, okay, is there 200 people in the Lagos, because, okay, 205 are the Igbos, then you people should just sit at home. Don't gender for in the census, then the rest people, they will not know that it's 15 people. Okay, because you guys come out now, you want to vote. They are saying, if you come out now, if you vote, we are going to kill you.
Yeah.
They are going to, even they kill, they destroy a lot of their
bond market now.
Market.
When
because of
but
votes.
the Lagos State governor now went and give them 100 million for the market and all the.
That one reach one store.
For election they call now.
That one already you go fit buy one of the thing.
Two stores. Where people don't invest.
Those are your story now, because not.
And I said it last week. Yoruba people should calm down. Yoruba people should calm down. If Lagos not belongs to Yoruba alone.
Me even they look this thing now. Those history now story with the year now. Yoruba people, they are even join. Even some of them. Let me put it so. Some of them, they are even join away Nigeria not see they good. We see they
exactly.
We only call Fulani.
Yeah, but so
and come like I said, some of these Yorubas too. They are also the weapons of the Fulani they use to fight the Nigerians.
Yeah, I mean all of them do the betrayal the way it take place with the country.
It's just too bad.
Too bad. So my fellow Nigerians,
they need to arrest that more waiting call, and then some of those polling units, some of those ballot paper they destroy. They need to. If that place they need to revote, they have to do it.
Exactly. All those areas where we say something like this come out when they see fight, destroy.
Is it forbidden? Is it forbidden for good thing to come out for that land, Nigeria?
I don't know.
Or is it forbidden for the country to do the right thing? Is it a bad thing? So Nigeria, okay, they get it right now this time. Is it a bad thing? May God help us.
Amen. Amen. Even for those Christians who say they don't feel they pray for the country again. I beg go.
God save Nigeria.
Now on our weapon, if this is our PVC, if we fight the fight again. Our prayer now to pray for the country so that God will enjoy, because this war way they don't be small war. Even that the host of heaven say will stand up.
This one that Obi is going for the case now. Let's see how the justice. Even the whole world is looking. You know, shame. There's a word you always say: shame, not the shame. How you talk? Shame, not the shame. The shameless.
You can't shame the shameless. Yeah, even though they are shameless.
Even though they ever carry camera and face themselves.
You can't shame.
If they do what they do with it.
They'll do it. You can't shame the shameless. They are shameless. Yeah. Some of them are shameless. You can't shame the shameless. That just be the thing.
God help us.
Our advice also. That's the only weapon we have. He said, when we pray, we make tremendous power available, dynamic in his working. You understand? So Nigerians are crying and groaning. They are crying, waiting for the manifestations of the sons of God. Who are we? Now we be the son of God. Now. We still need to pray for the country. We can't give up on prayer.
They say they are not praying again.
No, they should keep on.
This one now is not only Christians, even some Muslims. They say they are not going to pray for the country again. Especially this Easter that is coming. And this
they not do their Ramadan.
Because it's coming, the two is coming.
Are they going to
some of them say they are not going to pray for Nigeria. They are not going to pray for Nigeria. Because the Inec and its people, they dash the hope of the country.
Yeah.
You know, if you see the joy, the atmosphere of the country before that on the 25th, see the happiness.
See the country now, everywhere is just...
See the happiness of the land.
And the money wahala where they bring.
And see the happiness
irrespective of that difficult time. Nigeria was hoping.
Yeah, see the happiness. Change.
Too bad.
This land is going to be good. Change
has come.
They go out and just let's choose.
They were just seeing the grace of
they choose. They cast the vote with their heart. Okay, we want to save the soul of the country.
Yeah.
Why can't they?
So the livings, my own said the living, which is the Nigerians, they have done their part. For our ancestors, who are they sleep for where on a day. For we on a day for the world beyond, they're not blind.
When it's ancestors I say rolling off now. So they're not fit.
Then they should let the good ancestors arise and fight those ones.
Ancestors now, they see the rulers now. They say one of the rulers now.
No,
so they're not fit fighting.
No, na ancient of days the rulers.
Okay, ancient of days.
Na ancient of days the rule.
Is well to that for that country. Is well.
So our advice is to keep praying for Nigeria. That's the little weapon we have right now, which is not carnal. The weapon of our warfare that is not carnal is our prayer. Let's keep praying.
But we have been praying for long.
Yeah, let's not give up on prayer.
We have been praying within the 8 years now. We say, your PVC your PVC is your.
See, let me tell you something. Yeah, we have been praying. They say our PVC is our weapon. We have used it. It's not work. So let's keep praying because with prayer we can still back Obi and make this.
Okay, it's not what that means. That means the NSAS phase 3 is coming out now. It will soon come out if they don't take time.
That is why we need to pray for things like this because in
innocent soul we got shot.
We go.
And just
so to avoid those things, let's keep the country prayer. I don't even tire. Sleep they worry me on top of the Nigeria matter. I just tire. I don't even have inner strength to talk about Nigerians because the whole thing will happen to my brother. It shocked me. Not believe Nigeria are quiet. Me myself we are quiet.
We will dey this place now. We they feel how do you think the people
will dey house? People will just
before that doctor even come and made that statement say person
will do this girl like this.
Just because he come and say you want vote or in a party agent.
Any polling unit where they say okay, there is a report from this place that they did not allow the people to vote for their choice. So they say if you not vote for so and so person, they will be there. They should be cancelled. They should say okay, let's redo it again, cancel and all that. They should if they want to be fair. If Buhari know the meaning of fair. That is what they're supposed to do.
Buhari.
Yeah, Babulu. Abulubuli.
Now waiting they give and I go read though. Now waiting they give and I go read. Anything they give and I they read.
Yeah, because now and this one come now I go tell you. That's not why they come on that one call that one.
They say themselves anything they give and I go read.
They read. El-Rufai and the people that they talk complain.
That one still bring that one come, you go read. The other one bring you go read. Anything with the your camera. We follow. Now they read.
Oh my goodness.
He read anything readable. Well, okay, you don't get okay. I know if you pronounce this working now, so it be okay. They carry camera and face on. You read what you read. Oh, that one still cause he give
even my way not pronounce where they did.
You go everything they go so far you don't pass it message.
And I say if you dey live for camera, they will do editing. It's possible.
They just give on the camera, yeah.
Begin with that.
Sir, yes sir. Yes, okay.
You say
my fellow country.
Afu read that for this. You say yes. Okay, fellow Nigeria, we are.
We are living there. I will live my democracy. I know my 8 years I rule it very well, and this free. You know
what? This fellow Nigeria, this election was free and fair. I'm happy.
He's happy.
Tinubu, you know they call it Tinubu. They call it Tinubu will take after me, I fight the corruption.
If he had even correct, if he had in yourself say correct, you know, say Tinubu down here, where did they go? If you even give why not even give his own assistance, the vice president? Why not say, okay, you go?
Wait, we're talking about vice president. This 8 years ago, Buhari
they're not caging now.
They don't even know anything about vice president.
We sell ice cream. We share money for market. We eat rice with students. Hey, eat this. You're smart. You're laughing. Now what do we see with that?
God of mercy, I love verses. I laugh for that.
Now what with that?
Hey Jesus!
Now what we see with that?
Oh God!
The country pass.
There's a reason God made us Nigeria, because this Nigeria, we are the most strongest people. What is this our body they collect? No. We get this kind of Momo heart God take create us, because what our heart, this black boss, the water our heart don't receive. Nigerians, God bless all Nigerians. The good ones,
you make them
anywhere we wanna day.
You know, make them anywhere we go, we can survive.
We can survive, yeah.
Because
whatever suffering and smiling, we are used to it. We can adjust, we can readjust, we can amend.
If we go somewhere now, even though the place will hard, with the bear and there, with
the we will still make aims out of.
Will they make them? The people will look and say, how these people that they make them? Don't know say the thing don't they used to us.
Don't they used to us?
Even some countries, even
we are not just we are not just Nigerians. Nigerians, we are strong, we are powerful, we are intelligent, we are brave. You know.
They should allow the country.
It don't obvious saying that Jesus. You know, sometimes it don't obvious saying that Nigeria Jesus for common.
They should allow that.
It don't obvious because only Jesus now suffer the sin, the world sin when Nigerians they suffer today.
They should allow the country to grow. Like there's something you read about the Effiong, where the guy thought say the hatred where the country don't be strong.
Yeah.
They're not true. Don't be strong. And if they come to say the thing don't mature.
It don't wear agbada, wear lace, tarapa.
Actually, don't really mature. If case not taken, let's say the country they sit on that govt order. Why? Supposing another thing, supposing Obi no, they thought say everybody should calm down. Do you think that this one where they thought now goes, you foresee everywhere innocent souls and other thing crying, fighting, destroying the property or ghosting, and maybe this election when they do that, not even feed one.
Exactly.
Yeah. In all, like God should just save the country. That is it. Like God should save the country, because this thing is out of hand. You see, tribalism don't finally grow to adult.
Yeah.
Don't grow to adult where you say, okay, you not be from this land for Nigeria again.
Yeah, they say you Igbo. If you don't do this, I beg my people. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for staying by. Please share this video. Invite people to watch with you. Follow us on our social media platform. Support our platform. Support your girl by sending me a star. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you same time.
Yes, people should subscribe.
Yes, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll go live on YouTube as we're live on Facebook as well. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. Please subscribe. And if you do that, God bless you. Understand? Keep praying for Nigeria. God, our hope will not be dashed out. You know, the God of hope is not dead. He's still alive. So our hope will not be dashed out. That victory last, we'll go get them. That celebration last, we'll go celebrate them. It is well with us. See you same time, same station next week. Bye-bye.
It happen for our Ikoro, our own vote no count. See no count. Leave our polling unit. Inec is a scam. It's a scam. My guy, have fun now. The movement too. I don't pack my load straight to Ghana. I don't trust these guys so. My guy, get close. The movement too. I don't pack my load straight to Kenya. I don't trust these guys so. Sure you don't vote your conscience, Abby, because of greed and hunger. And they cry for Nigeria. Very soon I feel enter Rwanda. Maybe our leaders be the problem. Now the youth be the problem. Now one makes them vampires through them. Now for only election they know them. Now for our eyes yepun, policeman and copper they do complaints. Now for our eyes yepun, policeman they watch children, they do print. Area boy where they cause casala, no forget say your got children, they Canada, one shot in the head, you go for yakata, even your candidate, no go reason your matter. Your mumu they dance apana because of ballot got you collect ratata, even now I Inec, you get it that shit not like this, you get 31 Nigeria, hey. They play! It happened for one night.
We went to the street seeking for freedom, but the stars are shooting at us in our own kingdom. Then they said to us, your PVC and beavers is the answer. So from there we went for many days and hustling to get the PVC. Then the day of election came, we were there under the rain, we were there under the sun, we were struggling in the crowd. Some of us were shot and injured, but we kept pressing on. Some even passed the night at the polling unit, and some kept voting till dawn. And after all the stress and pain, all we hearing is that they don't want to be us anymore. All they do is ring it. They don't want no be us anymore. All they do is ring it. I am a prisoner. I am a prisoner. They made me a slave. They made me a slave in my own land.
He said,